Mitakshri? First chapter we studied. When the body is in circular motion, as we know,
pi r by t.
yes, velocity is equals to, what is the formula, Mr. Harish Jairas? 2 pi r by t. Is it yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Same way, when the body is, any body is in a circular motion or in an orbit, remember, acceleration formula is v square by, please note it down, v square by r. What is the formula?
V square by r.
V square by r, which is only is equals to capital G into capital M divided by r square. Divided by what?
R square.
R square. Y means. So let me take the formula. You all people knows how this formula will come. G is equals to, what is the formula, Mitakshri? G is equals to.
F into r square by m1 into m2.
No, wrong. Capital G into capital M divided by what?
R square.
R square, radius of the planet. Have you understand, Mitakshri, now how it will come? Yes, Harini, Divya? Yes, please, everybody. Which is equals to V square by R. Do you understand, everybody? Because as we know that when it is in circular motion, acceleration is equals to what? Gravitational force, A. A is equals to G. So, A is equals to G, G is equals to Gm by R square. Is it right or wrong, Mr. Harish?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what is the acceleration formula in circular motion, everybody?
V square by R.
Circular motion. Yes, please. V square by R. Understanding? Which is equals to Gm by R square. Any doubt, guys? Now, the apparent weight of a person inside an artificial revolving satellite. Write it. The apparent weight. Apparent weight means false weight. What do you mean by apparent weight? Apparent weight means false weight. Understanding? It is not the true weight. It is the false weight. Okay, guys? That is what we used to call as apparent weight. Understand, Mitakshri?
Yes, sir.
Apparent weight means false weight. Now, what is the statement? We have to find that why we are feeling weightlessness. That is what. Write it. The apparent weight of a person, inside an artificial revolving satellite. Apparent weight of a person inside an artificial revolving satellite. So I will write the formula. Apparent weight is equals to, remember, weight is equals to force. I'm sorry, actually, I forgot to teach you weight and mass. Actually, after teaching that, only weightlessness you should study. Tomorrow we'll study that. Is it okay, guys? Weight is equals to force. Can you tell me, Mr. Johan? All are silent. Johan will say, force is equals to, what is the formula? Mr. Johan, from Newton's second law. Johan, you say, otherwise leave from the meeting. I'm asking force formula. Mr. Kaushik, this useless, I'm saying that they will never change lifelong. I know that I will get even very angry. Force formula I'm asking.
Mass into acceleration, sir.
Yes, that's all. So force is equals to mass into acceleration. Yes or no? Acceleration means, can I take G? Is it yes, Mitakshri?
Yes.
Yes.
Sir.
So same way here, the weightlessness, or we can say apparent weight. Weightlessness also we can call it as what? Apparent weight. Understanding? Apparent weight of a body is equals to mass into, remember, G minus A. That is the formula. Do you understand, everybody? Apparent weight is equals to mass into, same way how we can say acceleration means final velocity minus initial velocity. Understand, Hari? Same way here gravitational force minus acceleration. Gravitational force minus acceleration, apparent weight, which is equals to mass into, what is the gravitational force? Anybody can tell me what is the gravitational force? What is the gravitational force?
Gm by r square.
M divided by r square minus, what is the acceleration? What is the acceleration here? Check it, everybody. Gm divided by, here also r square only, not small r. You can take capital R or small r, your choice. Okay. So acceleration also what? Gm by
R square.
understanding. So Gm divided by r square. Can you tell me anybody Gm divided by r square minus Gm divided by r square? How much, Mitakshri?
0.
Divya, 0. So that is what? Anything into 0, 0. So the apparent weight of a astronauts inside the satellite, they will feel 0 because of weightlessness. So all of you should remember here, nothing I am teaching big. So now this is the earth. Suppose if this is the earth is exerting. Let me take now, this is the orbit. What is this called as? What is
Orbit.
this called as? Orbit. Now, earth is exerting some force. What is that force called as? G. What is that force called as? What is that
G.
force called as? G. Now, G is equals to M divided by R square. Now, the force whatever exerting by the earth, which is equal to the acceleration of the satellite, which is equals to what?
Acceleration of the
The satellite means the satellite is revolving fastly or slowly, depends on which force, Mr. Harish, Eras, everybody, depends on which force?
Earth force, sir.
Earth force only. Yes, sir, the force exerted by the earth is only decides. So whatever the force exerted by the earth, which is equals to the accelerating force of the satellite. So that is why both are equal. So acceleration of the satellite is velocity square divided by radius. Do you understand, everybody? So V square, that is what? V square by R is the formula, which is equals to, again, that acceleration is equals to what? G value, which is equals to Gm divided by R square. So G is equals to A. So what will happen? Both will be subtracted, so that what is the force? Finally, the body will feel what? Weightlessness. Understand, guys? Everybody, Mr. Harish?
Sir.
Yeah. That is why the body will feel weightlessness. Understand that?
So we
Yes,
have to
sir.
subtract G minus A, sir.
Because the force which is entirely exerting by the earth is completely spent to accelerate the body. No reaction force. Understand, Hari?
Okay, sir.
No reaction force from whom? Mitakshari, can you tell me? No reaction force from whom? No reaction force from whom? From the satellite. Do you understand it? Opposite force. So no opposite force means entirely the gravitational force is converting into only to make the satellite to revolve continuously. That is what centripetal force. So no opposite force, no reaction force. I have given 100 rupees and I have taken 100 rupees. Then what you have? What you have?
Zero, sir.
0. For example, I have given 100 rupees, but you are giving me only 50 rupees. So still the resultant, what is the remaining money you have? 50.
50.
Understanding means action and reaction is there, then you'll never feel any kind of weightlessness. If only action is there, no reaction force, no opposite force, then entire your force will be converting to make the body to revolve. Or in the case of free fall, it is entire force of earth will only trying to pull towards the what? Towards to its center. So no reaction by opposite body. Understand, Hari? When you are jumping towards, you are falling towards the earth, only the earth force is accelerating your body. Your body is not exerting any opposite force. Understand, Hari?
Yes, sir.
Earth, whatever the force exerted by the earth, always trying to pull the earth towards to the center, so that you will feel weightlessness. You will feel like you are flying. You understand? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
That is what. So this is what the phenomena behind, and you have to write the statement. That is, write it. after writing this all. Please write this entire things. I understand, Divya. At least say yes, Divya. Arun Kailash, now he joined. Mr. Gokul Krishna.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Johan, understand Johan? Harish Jairas. That is it. So please write it. So acceleration A is equals to V square by R, which is equals to GM by R square. Draw the diagram also. Next, weight, apparent weight means, as I told you, false weight, which is equals to M into G minus A. So M into G means GM by R square. A means also GM by R square. So weight, apparent weight is equals to 0. That apparent weight only called as weightlessness. What is that? Weightlessness. Okay, guys. That is what. Now, sir, then what about different planets? For example, sir, Homer satellite is very closer to the Earth. Harish satellite is very far from the Earth. So is it same radius or different radius, Mitakshri? Divya?
Different radius, sir.
Different radius. But so is it Homer will feel having some weight and Harish will feel 0 weight? Or both will feel weightlessness? Both feel weightlessness or somebody is having weight and somebody is having weightlessness? Anybody? Two different satellites. Can you tell me both will feel weightlessness or only someone will feel weightlessness?
Both will feel weightlessness.
Yes. So that means in the sense of the radius, the distance from the planet is dependent or independent? Independent or dependent? That is what I am asking. Apparent weight. Mitakshri? The distance is not a matter, correct? The radius is not a matter. Both are feeling the same weightlessness. Yes or no? Harish also will feel weightlessness and Homer also will feel weightlessness. But of course, they are different distance from the Earth. So still they will feel the same weightlessness. Their apparent weight is what? What is apparent weight, Hari? Apparent weight is 0, means radius is independent or dependent? That is what my question.
Independent.
Independent. That's all. So please write it. Apparent weight of a body in satellite. Apparent weight of a body in satellite is 0 and is independent of radius of the orbit and is independent of radius of the orbit. Understand, Mr. Akilan? Akilan, no response today. Mr. Johan, you cannot realize, Mr. Johan. I said only don't answer anything. Only say yes or no. Sir, I understand, sir. I not understand, sir. That's all. But you are not able to say that also. Clear, guys? Mitakshri, understand Mitakshri now? That is what you can. Apparent weight of a body in a satellite. Apparent weight of a body in a satellite is 0 and is independent of radius of the orbit So this is all about the today's class. So today only we studied one concept. What is that concept, Mr. Kaushik? Weightlessness. So not weightlessness. So this is what about it. So next class, the things which I left, mass and weight. I want to teach first mass and weight. So once you understand the difference between mass and weight, then we will study a concept called as orbital velocity and escape velocity, which are very, very important for us in our foundation. Once it is over, we will solve the numericals for some days. Later, we will move to the second part of this chapter. That is what we used to call as thrust and pressure. Is it okay, everybody? Thrust and pressure. So this is all about what is weightlessness. So I think it will be very interesting. Is it as Mitakshri? Is it interesting or not?
Yes, sir.
Physics always.
Yes,
Physics is very tough, but the thing is, it will be very interesting. Always we will feel something new. So that is what speciality. So tomorrow even you will feel more nice. Even escaping velocity and orbital velocity and all. You will study like rocket launching and all. Those who are interested in space and all, space technology, you will understand what is escape velocity and all in tomorrow's class. Okay. So with this, I will stop the today's class. You carry on and we'll meet in tomorrow's class. Thank you, everybody. Read what
Thank you, sir.
every day by day. You have to read. You have to understand. Yesterday, free fall. Today, weightlessness. You have both the concepts. Free fall you have in our textbook. Weightlessness is your foundation. So please make it everything thorough. Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Okay,
Thank you,
sir. Thank
sir.
you, sir. Thank you, sir.